one of the applicants beside me was like, she just wearing a black shirt and then no tie and whatever, but he looks good lah. He's slim, tall, and then his answer was, I like my my veins because it makes me very manly. And he got into round 2, bro. He got in.
How you know you got you do this?
No, because the round 1 interview, so straight away it was like, those I call, please follow me. Those I never call, and sorry and thank you for your time.
Yes, welcome Kayden. Welcome to the new episode of Overtime with Morris.
Oh yeah, that's the title. Overtime with Morris.
Yeah.
So let me brief introduction of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm single and available. No. Okay, so you can call me Kayden. I met Morris through our national service.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, used to study tourism and currently working in a financial tech company.
Mm.
Yes.
So where do you graduate from first?
Okay. So after let's start with after my N levels.
Yeah.
I actually missed the deadline to apply for IT, so I missed my IT application.
Wait, you wanted to apply IT straight away? I thought you go O levels first.
No, because my N levels was really, me being somebody who don't study at all. So I kind of screwed it up really badly. So I was supposed to apply for IT and I kind of missed the deadline.
Yeah.
And I got rejected because I was late. And so I went to SHATEC. Okay, SHATEC is a Singapore Hotel Association training educational center where I study MICE and events, tourism, MICE and events. And from there, I go NS and I actually took part-time studies during my NS days. So I'm studying, I used to study at Kaplan, Murdoch University.
Yeah.
The double major tourism and hospitality management events also. Yeah. So graduated last year. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's not easy to find job in tourism. So kind of just mass apply and luckily managed to get a job in a financial tech company.
But yeah, man, I think now the whole tourism industry is quite bad because of COVID-19, right?
It is really bad. So I think the only thing that Singapore market so far looking at are actually just their domestic market ways to improve themselves. Companies like, Cooks and stuff, trying to do those Singapore rediscovery voucher thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only tourism stuff that you might be able to try out on for now. Yeah.
But when you graduate again?
Last year, August.
Last year is just nice that to COVID.
Yeah, just nice. Literally during the COVID days.
But were you surprised? I mean, like, not so surprised. More like, how do you react when you first realized about the whole COVID situation it was in March, right? They do a lockdown and tourism. Yeah. So what was your reaction at the time?
I think at the time, wasn't thinking that much, honestly, because, I'm just a quite happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Yeah. So, I mean, previously I was doing a lot of freelance job. I would say I was doing like food delivery. Yeah. So actually food delivery kind of pays you well. If you really go and hustle for it, it really pays you well. Definitely more than corporates, honestly.
How much? How much?
Okay.
Give me
I can give you a rough estimation. Like you can estimate about 1 hour. 1 hour lah. I'll just give you an estimation of 1 hour. About 15 and more.
Wow. So wait, how many hours you work first? 15?
Depends on how many hours you want. Because this kind of jobs, as long as you put in the hours, you clock the hours, you clock the orders, you clock the deliveries, you definitely get paid. Depends on like what companies give you.
True.
Yeah.
Is it okay if you say how much you get paid?
I think this is the...
On average.
On average, I'm giving you the range of 15, at least a 15.
An hour.
Yeah.
So how many days? So on average, how many days do people normally work? They work for 5 days a week.
Depends. There are people who work 7 days a week.
But if you work 7 days a week, you will earn more than a corporate. Or if let's say you work the normal hours, 9 to 5 days a week, will you earn more than a person working at corporate?
Maybe. It definitely. I think it can goes up to 3 to 4 or even more. I mean, there's a lot of news where people actually show their how much they earn by putting the hours in.
But they're only hardcore one, right? They just chong everything.
Yeah. So if you so I think some of us that do delivery, they do think that my target for every day maybe $200. So I need to clock in. Once I hit $200, I might go off, something like that. Yeah. So you can have a rough estimation from there like every hour about $15 to $20 or even more.
How much you earn per delivery?
It goes from companies to companies. Yeah.
Oh, you can do multiple at one time.
You're not allowed to lah, but okay.
Everyone does that.
So yeah, so there are people who does that, and there are people who think that okay, I started doing from Food Panda, example, and Food Panda these days don't seem doing so well. So maybe I jump company to Grab, kind of thing. So there are a lot of people doing various company now. They're just trying out. So whatever when those companies come up with a lot of promotion, a lot of deals, so that attracts users, right? So that means your demand for delivery is higher, so people will just jump around, lor. Yeah, so that's why there are a lot of different companies people do. That won't be people who just doing one company. People will always try 2, 3 companies because
at the same time, lah. So for you, you also did that.
Sometimes, like really, sometimes you just feel like, hey, actually the order is like not doing so well. No, I just open another app and then just do another one, kind of stuff. Yeah. A hustle, right? You got to hustle for money, right? If not,
but you ride the bike, or you?
Yeah. I actually rode a bike. I started out using a bike.
Like a bike, like a bicycle?
Motorbike.
Okay.
Yeah, I started doing motorbike.
But you recently got your license, right? Recently?
Not really. I got my license in 2016. I got my bike after I ORD, which is 2018.
Oh yeah. Because remember the time I talked to you was you getting your bike license for the bigger engine,
bigger engine
right?
one, yeah. So the 2A, 2 class 2 kind of stuff. Yeah.
Why do you want to get a license for a bigger engine one?
I mean, if you think of it as a passion, I would say passion or hobby or interest.
Yeah.
These biker boys always think I want to ride a bigger bike. I want to ride a bigger CC bike. So yeah. I mean, also no harm. At least it's still a skill set. I say. You still can put your resume if they really need it.
Really, man?
I mean, it depends on some jobs, maybe like Cisco kind of stuff. They might need people with petrol using bike. There are different kind of bigger CC bike, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the bike that they used was like the regular what is it?
Class 2. 2B. 2B is the lowest.
2B is the lowest, right?
Yeah.
The 2A is
And 2A is the until 400cc. Then class 2 is the biggest one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So the biggest one, those standard are those chase after cars and all. So so there are different type of license. So I guess that helps.
So how many licenses you have really so far?
I think it's classic lah. I got 2B, 2A, 2 and 3.
2B, 2A,
2 and 3.
2 and
3.
So 2 is the highest already lah.
2 is the highest already.
The time I talked to you was you were getting.
I think 2A only. No. I was taking my class 2. I was taking my TP for class 2. Just nice.
Okay.
Yeah. That time we met, just nice. I finished my class 2.
Wow, dude, then you spend a lot of money, yeah.
Okay lah. 2B definitely more. 2B, I think. Actually, I didn't really calculate that. Because at that time, I took halfway, right? I kind of want to quit because I just started NS. Then I find it a bit stupid because I spent so much money and I didn't complete it, right? So I was like, you know what? Just finish it lah. So every book out, I will go and complete it lor. So that one, I gave a rough estimation, I think 1.2. 2B will be the most expensive because there's the most lesson.
Oh.
Yeah. Then followed by 2A and class 2 is only like 3 lesson plus.
3 lessons only?
3 to 4 lessons, yeah.
So little? All practical lah?
Yeah, it's all practical. Everything is practical.
Okay.
So that's why you won't spend that much lah.
So 2B is where you spend a lot. Because I actually want to get a bike license one. Because I feel like when you go to those places like, let's say...
industrial areas, right? Or whatever.
I say you go other country, like say Vietnam or like Taiwan, something like that. They need you to... I mean, normally it's easier to move around on a bike than
true.
getting a car. Yeah. So that's why I actually want to get a bike license. But then I had quite a bad experience in... I don't know which driving center you went to lah.
I went to Woodlands, SSDC.
I went to Bukit Batok one. Then I went to school one. It's the school route.
Yeah, it's always a school. All the motorbikes are all school routes.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah,
but I had some bad experience for my class 3 driving license. So it's a normal car driving license for the viewers who are listening. So I went there, and then all the driver instructors are all like, wow, cao bin one. All like the face like...
I think it's quite standard. I think it's quite standard.
I know, but their face like want to like, walao, like not happy to be here, want to give up. Then like when they teach you in the car, they like not happy. So walao, like zero, like they don't give a shit about anything one.
So for you took school. For my class 3, I took private.
Oh, but so it was a better experience.
I don't know. My instructor always keep say, hey, you know how to ride bike, why your car is like that one? Then I'm like,
Oh,
different
you took bike first, then you take car.
I took bike first before I took car.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So he was like, you got bike license, why you drive like that? I mean, like, whatever lah. I mean, it's still cheaper than school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I failed my TP once, but I only paid like 1.4 or 1.5. It's still cheaper than outside, I
think
guess.
so.
Yeah,
I don't know how much I paid.
At this current stage.
Oh, wow, dude, that was for me. My license was long time ago, man. I took it when I was 18, exactly. That was almost 9 years ago. But I have not driven for very long already.
Yeah. Actually, until now, right, if you ask me to drive, I'm very scared to drive.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, cause like the only time I drive was taking my TP test. That's the last time I ever drive.
How you never ever drive like anyone's car or?
No.
But have you thought of doing, like, when you were thinking of doing deliveries, right? Do you thought of doing like Grab drive, like those like Grab car, those kind?
No, because firstly, I got my motorbike was actually just for transport.
Oh.
Yeah, then after I think about it, it's like, hey, why not try out doing delivery since I heard that it pays well, and it actually does.
Yeah.
So instead I got my bike at that time was a 2018. So 2018. I got my bike with 5 years COE left at $6,000. Within 2 months time, I already covered back my cost of my motorbike.
Also fast
Yeah. So I was like, hey, why not?
Oh,
So after that, that's like that which keeps me doing delivery instead of looking for full-time job. And actually, I did look up for full-time job during my school times lah. Yeah, and at that time, COVID haven't started. It was like 2018 or 2019.
Yeah.
I applied for a travel agent company. So it's a luxury travel agent company, which they bomb me questions about the world. So they ask you like, where do you think is where is Morocco?
Okay. Middle East?
And like,
I don't know.
no, it's not in Middle East. Yeah. Then they will ask like, where is Bhutan? Do you know where's Bhutan?
Asia.
So the extent of Bhutan is like in between China and India kind of stuff. So tell me about Bhutan. They were like, whoa.
Wait, this is the interview, like face to face?
Yeah, literally face to face interview. So tell me about Bhutan. Then you were like, Bhutan, the World Happiness Index kind of thing. They don't go by world, domestic product or whatever kind of stuff. And then they will ask questions like, okay, so where have you been recently? Like, where do you travel recently?
Yeah.
So example, I give like Japan. Now sell me your tour. Then I'm like, I plan one. They ask me to sell me my tour. Then like, so the kind of interview. So after that, she'll ask like, why do you apply this job? Is it because you want to travel and stuff? Then they say, actually that plays a part because I wanted to travel, right? And also I'm interested in the tourism. So they say, if you like to travel so much, why don't you try applying to go be a cabin crew? Yeah, and that actually gives me an idea that, hey, why I never try? Yeah. Then I think a few months later, my sister actually applied using my email.
She applied for you?
She applied for me. It's like, go and try lah. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm fat. I cannot reach the. I'm also not that tall. I'm fat.
So this was when? This was in
2019.
2019, okay. After you graduate.
Yeah. No, before I graduate. I graduated in 2020. So I was
sorry.
like, you know what? I was like, okay lah, whatever lah. And they actually got back to me.
Okay.
I got shortlisted to it, which I was shocked because my resume photo was like ridiculous. My resume photo was like a family photo that I just crop my face in, and I just focus on my face, that's all. And I managed to got it. And I think first round I'm out already.
Why?
The first round, I think the question was like, what's the most confident body part?
What's the what?
What's your most confident body part? Then I'm like, oh no, what the hell? I just random bomb something.
What do you say?
I can't remember. I think
don't say something else. Don't say that.
No. I'm not gonna say. I'm not embarrass myself here. Then so I didn't make it.
But what do you say first?
I think I was saying like I think at that time because I was working out a lot, so I think my arms were kind of stuff, which is quite. And I didn't got it, but apparently there's like I was like full formal, man. I was like wearing shirt. I was having a tie. Yeah, and then I didn't got it. Then one of the applicants beside me was like, She just wearing a black shirt and no tie and whatever. But he looks good lah. He's slim, tall. And then his answer was, I like my veins because it makes me very manly. And he got into round 2, bro. He got in.
How you got you do this
No, because
number
the round 1 interview, so straight away it was like, those I call, please follow me. Those I never call, and sorry and thank you for your time.
Oh, how many people were there first?
I think about 10.
That's not a lot of people. 10. So
10.
how many people got selected?
I think about 3 only.
Oh, then
To
others,
round 2. The others was like, thank you for your time. literally. And there are people who are like 5-year experience from I think Scoot.
Okay.
Yeah, she also didn't make it.
But the guy got no experience.
That guy got no experience. I think that guy was still serving NS that time. Yeah, I say my manliest. I think I feel my vein is the most manliest, making me very manly. He got in, bro. So I guess it's just the way of how you talk, how you portray yourself,
Maybe.
kind of stuff. And then so I went back to school. I was like, hey, I didn't make it. They actually, being a part-time studies, right? So you're surrounded by working adults.
Yeah.
And some of that actually from SIA.
Yeah.
So they told me like, actually, you want to just try again? I got colleague who tried 11 times. I'm like, huh? 11 times? 1 year only 3 openings. So how many years did he try?
3 years. Probably.
Yeah. Then I was like, wow. He said he make it at 11 try. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So then I was like, okay, sure. Then I got back doing my delivery,
Yeah.
because you still need your allowance, your daily income, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then my friend actually started working at this travel company. He was like, hey, come and learn something lah. Doing delivery can only last you this much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't learn any skills. You're only doing, just A to B, B to C kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so come and learn something. Then I was like, but the pay a bit less lah. You're getting paid like $8 per hour. When you're outside, you're doing like $15, $20, $25 an hour.
That's a lot actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of difference. Then he was like, I know I cannot pay you that much, but come and learn now, come and experience something. And it'll be good for your resume to look up for jobs.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I really took up the job, which helped me a lot in my current my job seeking kind of stuff, because a lot of them actually asked me, hey, what do you do? Oh, what do you do on your previous job? Tell me about it. Because I was doing a lot of operations, a lot of on the ground kind of thing, which really helps me a lot in my interviews lah. Yeah, and there are companies like, hey, so what do you think of this company and what do you think of my company? Give me 3 feedback.
Oh, then what do you say?
And you got to be wayang, right?
Yeah.
You got to say like, I think they are not doing that much tourism stuff now, which you all are still actively pushing tourism. That's why I believe that the tourism industry is something like that. You just gotta smoke some story, right?
Yeah.
So wayang a bit, yeah. So I kind of just thought a lot of how that current the company that I applied for actually will boost the tourism industry, kind of stuff. Yeah. So there's a lot of I think having a lot of experience really helps you a lot lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also because for me doing a lot of delivery, at that time I really didn't think of it, so it's kind of wasted. But I guess I benefit in the hard cash kind of thing, but I don't benefit in the long term run. Yeah, which makes me want to look out for jobs lor. Yeah.
So you work for then when you're working with a friend lah. That was in 2019. So
it was late 2019 to early 2020.
Okay.
So I was doing like a tour kind of thing, tour operator kind of thing. So I followed the tour, I help look for tour guides kind of stuff.
But in 2019 is the COVID period. So definitely...
No, 2020 was the COVID period. 2019 was the start of COVID at Wuhan lah.
Okay.
Where China is not back in Singapore. Singapore only started late Feb, I think.
True.
Late Feb, March. That's when they officially do the lockdown.
Okay.
Yeah. So
then after you did that for what? 8 months?
6 months. 6 months. Yeah.
After you graduated.
After that, I went back to school and then I graduated during August. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I officially start job hunting at late November.
But normally people would job hunt before, right? Like before they...
Yeah. but I mean, COVID period, everybody's at home. And then online, school is online. So I was like doing a lot of delivery. I was playing games. I was not doing anything much. Yeah, I was kind of just chilling the whole time and all. So I was like, you know what? I think I need to move my ass a bit lah. So that's why I started job hunting. Then I just realized that how difficult it was
Yeah.
to look for a job that actually suits you or whatever you like. So just mass apply. Every day my friend was like, just scroll JobStreet, LinkedIn, whatever. Scroll 20 page a day. I'm like, 20 page a lot.
Wait. So where do you start applying first when you first started?
I start applying at LinkedIn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So my friend was like, go set out your LinkedIn, go and try apply. I think they say it's kind of more professional kind of stuff, which I'm not so sure about it at that time. So I just created. Then after that, I did JobStreet.
Yeah.
So I mainly used these two. After that, then my friend was like, hey, why don't you think of SG United, the career, my career thing. So actually was like, hey, why not?
Yeah.
Correct? Even though the pay does not pay that much if you were to compare. Because after all, you think that, hey, I'm still a degree holder, social stigma, I need to get my degree. So I tell you, hey, might not pay that much, but at this time of day, at this current situation, better than nothing, I would say. Better than nothing. Just try, if it does not suit you, just leave.
Yeah.
Just do your 1 month notice. And then, if you find something that's more suitable, something that might help you or you're more interested at, just leave. So, that's for now. That's why I managed to get it to the current job that I applied to.
But were there a lot of, but I think just now we were talking about how you also had a lot of other interviews, right? Yeah.
I was not a lot, I would say, but maybe about 10 like that kind
Dude,
of.
that's a lot then.
Is it?
I mean,
I
so
don't
far
know.
I applied, right? I have 3. 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think it's a lot.
I think the first one I applied was an operation role.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I say the company here? Is it weird?
Up to you.
Okay,
Up to you.
So it was okay. So it was those kind of invisible braces kind of brand
Oh, Invisalign, yeah.
Yeah, another company lah.
Okay.
So yeah, so actually I went to interview. That was my first interview. And they were like, okay, so how about I give you an assessment? You write
On the
up
spot.
on the spot. So like I give you an assessment. Let's say you are the operational manager. I'm going to launch a new product.
Yeah.
Tell me about your steps and whatever that you want to write it down. I'm like, okay. So I listed out a few things, follow SOP, this kind of stuff here and there, yada yada. And actually submitted it.
Yeah.
And he said you didn't make it. I was like, okay. What the hell? Ask me.
On the spot, then you not let me make it.
No. I think I just he gave me a deadline lah. So I
Okay.
did it and then I emailed to him and he was like, oh, sorry, didn't make it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, then followed by my second interview, I think was the one I mentioned to you before. I applied for I think it was a brand executive or social media executive kind of stuff. So I actually went down, interview, and then suddenly she was I knew that it was for a insurance agency. I knew it was for an agency.
How do you know at that point?
Because before that I actually companies got state their what company are they from, right? You have to do your homework before going to the interview.
Yeah.
So so I did my homework. I went to see about it. So okay, so insurance agency, but okay, maybe I'm really doing the social media kind of part.
Yeah.
So I went out to the interview. 5% 10% of the time telling me about the job that I'm applying, and the rest is just telling me to be an insurance agent. I'm like, okay, this is not say as an insurance agent sucks, but it's just like, it's not for me lah. I was telling her that, I'm not interested in the numbers, I'm not interested in finance kind of stuff. So she was like, yeah, sure, but why don't you try it out? Like, it's okay. Yeah, it was 1 hour of my time. I was like, yeah, never mind lah. I mean, at least I got some interview experience, I would say.
You helped me at the hotel also, right?
Yeah. That's a funny thing, right? Hotel lobby. So that's the one of the weirdest experience I've ever had. Yeah, then I think I also did a management associate program.
Yeah.
It was like under Singapore Tourism Board. But wow, the rate they get back to you. So
Very slow or what?
very, very, very slow. Okay, I remember the first week of the year, January, first week of the year, they say I got shortlisted for the round 1 interview.
Yeah.
They asked me to go book the slot, and the first day, the earliest date that I can find, right, was February 18. 1.5 months later.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that was 1.5 months later.
That's the earliest.
That's the earliest, February 18. That's 1 month, 1.5 months later.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, actually might have a chance, So after that, I waited and I did the interview. They said that they will get back to me within 2 or 3 weeks time.
Okay.
Until now, they haven't get back to me. They say whether you pass or fail, they will get back to me. Until now, they haven't get back to me.
But do you email them?
I did. I even Skyped the person.
Then no reply.
No reply
But
until
was
now.
Can see seen or never seen?
I don't know. What the hell? Forget it lah. And then cannot be waiting for them to reply me. Then I move on, right? So I got to still apply. So after that, I started apply a lot of this SG United kind of stuff. But being a tourism student, you do have a specific skill or specific skill sets lah.
Yeah.
That the current industry needs, because if you really go and look at it, a lot of them are looking for accountants, software engineer, tech, IT. So it's really hard for me to actually find tourism related or hospitality related.
Yeah.
Even though there are a lot of hotels that are doing, they are opening, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of hotels, but yeah, and then so I just kind of mass apply to marketing roles, HR roles, PR roles, operations kind of stuff. Yeah, so I went to the current interview that I have. I actually failed the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually failed the interview. Because after the interview, I actually did ask hey, because it's a financial tech company, I was like, do you think is it required for me to be very tech savvy, to join? They said actually no, most of us come here and then they started learning over here. I was like, okay, cool. There'll be, no harm, right? Learn something, right? Then so I didn't get the job actually. So 2 weeks later, I actually emailed the person. I was like, hey, is there any update on my current progression or my applications? It's like, oh, sorry, didn't make it kind of stuff. All the best for your future. Okay, sure. Yeah, I move on, right? I got to still apply.
Yeah.
And to a point that where you actually get sick and tired of applying a job.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right?
Yeah.
You're like, wow, fuck, sian wow. If from one day you scroll 20 pages until one day you scroll maybe 10.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know what? Try again tomorrow lah. Kind of stuff. So then suddenly I think they called me and it was like, we got one more opening. Are you available to come down for interview? So I was like, oh shit, I haven't cut my hair, haven't do anything, Then, my formal shirt are so old already, so tight, I cannot even fit. Then I hurry, find, do all this stuff and rush down. So I rushed down, I met the director. It's another director that interviewed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of financial tech, but it's more of the healthcare side. Yeah, very different, right?
Yeah.
So it's like healthcare. Yeah, I think the director is more specifically do healthcare areas lah.
Yeah.
So I interviewed them, and she was like, actually, you got to tell me what you like to do, so I can know where I can place you at. So me being actually not really sure what I want to do. So actually I feel very lost at the moment, when they ask you, what do you really want to do?
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing after 5-10 years later? Me I'm not really sure what I want to do. I guess being retarded lah. I'll say I want to get my first $1 million by 30.
Oh, you say that?
No lah. I say I want to earn as much money as possible, gain as much experience as possible. Being a tourism now, even applying to this job, I feel that I lack a lot of skills and knowledge lah.
Yeah.
With this industry, so there's a lot for me to adapt. Yeah. Then she was like, okay, so are you free later? I was like, yeah, sure, I'm free. Can you stay 2 hours later? I got 2 trainings. I want you to attend.
Wow, on the spot.
So it's a very unusual interview lah, I would say. Most of the interview now are doing online, right?
Yeah.
But this director preferred doing physical, So on the spot after my interview, I went for lunch, come back. I stayed 2 hours for the training.
But it's only you at the training for you.
No. I just happened to attend with their team.
Oh.
So I'm the awkward now, right? Then the rest are like the team members.
Yeah.
That worked before or are still currently working.
Yeah.
And then after that I was doing some quiz with them also.
What's the quiz about?
It's about what the presenter actually present lah. about the training lor. So I went, I attend one sales training, I attend one marketing training. So the sales training, after that they have the Kahoot quiz kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm the one person that kind of get wrong sometimes. They're like, who's that? Who there get wrong? Then actually I shyly raised up my hand. It's like, okay, never mind, it's your first day here. Then actually she was like joking, like, you better don't wrong, you wrong, your career is on your line. Then I'm like, oh, what the hell? I mean, she was just joking lah.
Yeah.
So yeah, after the training, straight away she said, how was it? What do you think? Are you up for it? Then me being a desperate, say, yeah, I don't mind trying out this industry lah. I don't mind trying out, just giving a start to my career lah, career progression. And she said two sentences that they really hit me. She said that I don't mind giving you a kickstart to your career, but I don't want you to come here to look for a job.
Yeah.
I want you to come here to look for a career. And I'm like, whoa, like wow,
Yeah.
Somebody said that to you, what will you feel, right?
Pressure.
Yeah, you feel like pressure. You feel like, oh, thank you so much, for giving me the opportunity lah. So yeah, so I got lucky, and then so within like, I remember I got the interview at 29, and I started work at 31st.
2 days only.
Yeah, one day interval.
29. Yeah.
I started on 31st.
But you wear full suit also lah.
Yeah. Reason why? Because I think just nice the SG United, the application was finishing already ma.
Oh.
Yeah. So I gotta start work at the day. So I only got 1 day interval kind of stuff. Yeah.
Wow, shag man.
And the funny thing is, my first day of work, I reported to the person who rejected me.
Huh? That's so awkward.
It's damn awkward. And I was like, but I thought the another director interviewed me. So I'm under who? Oh yeah, under me. Oh, okay.
But he remember you or not?
I should be to remember lah. Okay, I think you'll be weird, right? She don't remember me.
I mean, we should interview a lot of people.
I don't know, man. You never know.
But I also remember just now you were saying that the company has many different industries.
Yeah. So what I find it very interesting was actually because of the diversity lah. They really have a lot of doing different areas.
Yeah.
From doing sports technology to financial technology. We have their own wallets that is regulated by MAS, e-wallets lah. Then they have agriculture. They have their e-commerce. They have their what's the last one? Oh, healthcare. So it's a very broad company. So actually I thought, hey, you know what? Quite interesting, right? You get to do a lot of different stuff here and there. Yeah. So yeah, that's why that's also one of the reasons why I actually applied for it.
But you're allowed to jump across, man. Because you're doing healthcare now, right?
Yeah.
So you're allowed to just jump across.
I think you can. I think you can request for, trying out different stuff lah. Because I think they are quite open with it lah. But you just need to know that I think you just need to be sure that you want to do it lor, before moving along. I mean, I'm still new there. I'm only like 1 month in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to adapt, getting used to it. Yeah. So she also have quite a lot of I think difficulties when I first started.
Yeah.
My first day of work, she already say prepare a deck.
Presentation.
Oh, I'm like, okay. Do you have any information? Or actually, you don't get much information because I'm doing on a new project, a new stuff. So it's like prepare a deck. I'm like, okay. I literally like, okay.
Shock, right?
I'm like, yeah. So I've been doing it. Then she did send me some samples of what she done previously, or what the team done previously. So yeah, I did try to take some information here and there, and then I just place it in, kind of stuff. So I struggle a bit because me being an ops person, a lot of hands-on person, me lacking of soft skills actually hurts a lot lah. Yeah, you really need to improve on your soft skills in like presentations and stuff.
How about you present, not your director or your boss present?
I mean, I have to present it eventually, right? So
Yeah.
I also did present because you got to showcase to some of the directors. They are part of this project kind of stuff. And also I'm just a one-man team.
Oh, it's a small team also.
Yeah, okay. I'm literally one person doing the thing, and and other people who are working on it are just like designers and stuff. So there's a lot of question mark to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when I asked my boss, what do you think? Oh, just do this, that. I think this, that. And then she moved on to do her own stuff. Then I'm
But
like,
does she know what she want? Not? Or you also have no idea? Like,
I think
because it's something new, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
she
yeah.
also not sure whether she know what she
yeah,
wants.
yeah. So there are times when I ask her and she's like, oh, okay, wait, let me go and check with Big Boss. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, so there are cases like that.
Yeah.
So I would say my role was sales and marketing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why there's a lot of all this stuff. And I think me having operation background actually helps me because they will think that I'm a very engaging person, That's why they will put me to task to go and do some sales lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's okay to say I think I'm targeting like those other practitioners, clinics and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a very challenging role for me, or to most of the people lah, because being a tech company, trying to bring clinics or doctors like those old uncles who are Chinese literate
Yeah.
So for them, they are also not really tech savvy. It's very difficult for them to ask them to join our board,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Asking them to adapt to changes, adapt to digital. Yeah, they are very repulsive to it lah. They're like, oh, digital, I don't need to go online, So it's also not easy lah. Yeah.
But what kind of, so that's the marketing you're doing. Right? That's the marketing point. You're trying to market your product to elderlies.
To not elderlies, to those other practitioners other than Western, other than your normal GP, your normal clinics.
Then you say about all the elderly people. So you're
because
them.
if you think of those traditional Chinese medicine, right?
Yeah.
All the doctors,
people.
yeah.
True.
So their clinics and stuff is like, oh no, I don't need to go digital. I don't need online booking. People come in, walk in. I don't need to sell my product here and there. Yada yada.
Oh, the people who are telling you that are the
practitioners. Their staff. They're like, a lot. They're very repulsive the moment when you hear about going digital.
Yeah.
Do you need online booking? No, I don't need it.
Then what do they want?
Yeah.
What do you think that they want? Like what kind of method?
Honestly, I think at this moment, I think they are very comfortable at their stage.
Which fill out forms, thing, like paperwork.
It's just like very very standard procedure, right? Where you go in, you fill out the form, kind of stuff. Even though some do have their own booking system, kind of thing, you just call in and stuff. But joining an actual platform, I think is some of them actually told me that you find it very troublesome. It's a hassle to them because they need to handle new devices, new technology, all the application. They don't know how to use it.
True.
They are afraid that they press something wrong and then the whole system messed up, kind of stuff. So it's a very challenging now.
True.
Yeah.
But the staff working there are also quite old people lah. The staff who are rejecting you guys.
You can say so. Or they are like I think foreign workers. Those China or Malaysians who have specialized in their acupunctures or those massage kind of chiropractors kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's not easy for my situation.
No wonder, because I think in Singapore context it's very, very difficult to get elderly people to go digital and stuff, which I think is true. And I think like I don't know whether I can say. I don't know whether I can say. I'm not sure whether I'm correct now, but in China I think the government, right, they kind of like make people use like they go digital, even the old people. Like at a point where I went to a wet market, right, they have to use e-payments. Even old people have to use e-payments. Yeah, because if not they can still use cash lah, but it's kind of like automatic one. The people they won't like when you give cash, you're like foreign, right? Not used to it. Yeah, so even the old people they start to go digital and stuff. And I think that sometimes our Singapore government, the reason why I think our elderly is like so used to staying where they are now, right? It's just that our government don't really push that hard. They don't like so-called force lah.
Until recently, then they cut 2G phones, right?
Yeah.
So it takes time for them to adapt lah, I would say.
Correct.
And I think our elderly here are very comfortable with the situation they are in now. So
look at the Trace Together also, right?
Yeah.
They had to create a token for people.
Yeah, additional token for them.
But it's usually used for the elderly people. Usually people who are like more tech savvy, they will just
correct. So like our elderly are like, hey, why you never go take your token? I say, no need lah, use my phone can already. It's very different.
So I think the Singapore government is quite compromising to that. Yeah. So what do you think your marketing, your other strategy, I mean like not say your other strategy, what do you think, or how do you think that you can target this kind of elderly people?
Honestly, I'm not really targeting these elderly
I mean
people.
like how do you think you can target the staff to kind of adopt your approach? Since digital is not the way to go, right? Yeah.
I'm also not so sure, honestly, because I'm still new. I really don't have much information. Yeah. So in fact, I'm like literally doing door to door sales. So I really
it's really door to door.
yeah, for me so far I really doing door to door. I was like also shocked because for me there's no much directions.
Yeah.
Like literally my first 2-3 weeks of work was just doing that. And my boss is not around and nobody to really check on me. So whatever I done, I submit to her and then I do my own stuff. And once she get back to me, ask me to update, I'll update. That's all. So most of the time, actually, I'm just doing other stuff at work. Like literally, then my friend was like, "Hey, chao gang ah." I said, "No, nothing to do ah." Yeah lah. I mean, firstly, I think it's my fault for not being proactive, for not being initiative, or not taking the initiative. But yeah, so I also at the moment I was like, is desk bound job really for me, kind of stuff, because I feel really like dead lah. Very sian, very quiet. My office is like a library. So yeah, I was watching a lot of other stuff, learning other stuff kind of thing. So yeah, so I actually only did door-to-door sales last week.
Just started last week.
Just started last week. So
it's out. Yeah, the camera just cut off, and then like I just realized the card is full. But it's quite weird because that card only has Matthew's like conversation only 2 hours only. And it's 64 GB, and I calculated.
Matthew conversation has too much bullshit that maybe the GB cannot take it.
Yeah, but yeah, so maybe I should go buy another SD card. So
it's time to upgrade your devices.
I just started only, and this camera I got it in 2017.
I know, before you go China, right?
Yeah, I just want to film around, do all the stupid thing in China.
Okay, so where were we? I think.
You're talking about you going door to door.
Oh yeah,
door to door,
yeah.
And then you started last week.
So it was very funny that I think on Monday actually my boss was like, once you prepare the deck, I think you can go prepare your script, go scout around, and I think go. Then I was like, scout around. So you want me to actually go down to visit them or give them a call first to book appointment to go? Then she was like, what do you prefer? And I'm like, I think going down, knock door to door, I think would be better. I don't know. So I was just trying my luck, right? So yeah, I actually went down, knocked some doors. I was like, hey, do you have time? I'm doing this. Are you interested? Oh, no, not interested in going digital. No need online services. Yeah, and actually one of them really say, I'm an old system. I'm old system. He really said this. I'm old system. I don't need this kind of services. Yeah. So yeah, it was not easy, but I guess it's interesting lah. Yeah. So next week or something, I need to go back and re-strategize my strategy, I guess.
But how many TCM do you plan to hit? Like how many in one day, right? Because when you start last week, right? So how many have you went so far?
I think went about 15.
15 now. There's so many TCM in Singapore.
There's a lot more than you think, I would say. Yeah, and okay, so example, there's about 2,000 TCM practitioners. Practitioners lah. Yeah. But clinics itself, I'm not so sure how many are there in Singapore. So I will target those areas like those what's it called, aging areas lah. Is it called aging areas?
I think so. Ang Mo Kio,
Bishan, Toa Payoh, Bedok, these kind of areas.
Yeah.
So it's quite a hassle to actually find TCM via the association website.
Yeah.
Because it's like one by one, you got to click on the name, where they work kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like not easy. So I actually kind of gave up there because they really take up too much time. So what I do, I just Google lor.
Yeah, Google, right? Yeah.
Google lor, how many. So I there actually a lot lah. Like the areas that just now we mentioned, there are at least about 20 to 40 TCM in the area already.
20 to 40 TCM. Okay.
Yeah. So it's actually a lot more than you think.
Yeah. In one area only.
Yeah. So actually just go door to door. And most of the time, and the good thing is door to door.
Yeah.
You go from morning, right, to afternoon, then you go home.
Wow. Smart,
Smart, right? You gotta work smart, bro. So
So one day you cover how many? So like about what?
6,
3,
7 like that.
Oh, it's quite a lot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
quite a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
You start from 9 all the way to 5.
No lah, half a day I go back already lah. I mean, I target, okay. Part of the reason why I feel like, I go in the morning because, right, they have their long lunch break. Their lunch break are usually like 12 to 2 kind of stuff.
Wow, 2 hours.
So it's not, I think it's not easy to go and knock. And some of them don't really open
Yeah.
because after all the information you get is from Google. So yeah, so not 100% every most of the shops are open.
Yeah.
And some of them are just medical halls. They are not like really doing the services, the treatment services.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them are just selling their herbals and stuff. So yeah, so you got to skip some areas, kind of thing.
So wow, so you actually that's quite impressive too. But have you ever which one of them is the most like receptive to your idea? Or all of them all like really don't want?
I think quite a lot.
Do you
All of
have
them
one
like,
that is like they all at work like thinking about it?
no leh. Only got one actually. They say that okay, so you do this we are actually quite a very small clinic lah. But I think I can. If you want, you can leave your name card or something. I'll wait for my colleague to come back from Malaysia, which is start at COVID. Then okay.
That's like never did.
Never mind. Thanks for listening to me lah. So if you're willing, you can come maybe late May. Then maybe she's back already. Okay.
I think by late May they already close shop.
Maybe they close shop or maybe I left already. I don't know.
And late May could be when 2 years later, 3 years later.
So I was like, okay. But I mean, at least it was a very interesting role, I would say. Yeah, you really go out to talk to people. And even talk to this uncle, he was like, oh, 不会, I scared. Later I press wrong. Wow, sometimes I read Chinese also wrong already. Later I press wrong, even jialat. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think yeah, that is I think this is difficult lah.
It's very difficult.
Pushing digital on
these traditional uncle, aunties, practitioners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, so far I've only targeted those neighborhoods kind of traditional Chinese medicine or practitioners. I haven't really targeted those big players.
Like what big players?
Like Yu Yang Sen, this kind of area, this kind of shops.
I always see the mall one, like shopping mall. Oh,
so
yeah,
actually, Yu Yang Sen has really go digital already. They
What do you
even
mean?
have their online consultation, by watching TCM.
Wow.
TCM online consultation. So they're really going way ahead already. They actually started already. And and there are also people who are doing their own selling their products online already. So it's doable, I would say, because there are evidence that people who actually doing it and it benefit them.
Yeah.
So I think it just I just need to find another way to approach them.
Maybe that's the approach. You can say that, hey, your biggest competitor, like the number one, I don't know whether the number one lah. They really went digital and they're doing so well. What maybe it could be you next, because everyone else all reject me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but you might also have to think that they are very comfortable at their current situation. Because some of them are just family clinics, right?
Yeah.
They are doing this for years. They're very comfortable at the current pace they are.
And
They
cost
don't,
also,
they
cost.
don't need additional people. They don't
Yeah.
need additional clients. They are comfortable at where they currently are. So yeah, so it's a very grey lah, I would say.
Oh, but I can make money, this kind of thing. I mean, like,
No idea.
I mean, considering got so many, you say got what, 200, right? 200 clinics. That's quite a lot. And we got aging population lah.
Yeah, and actually there are a lot more and more younger generations who are more appreciative of this kind of medicine.
Really?
Yeah. Reports have actually showed that. I do a lot of research, okay?
Well, I don't know anyone who use TCM.
Oh, really? Have you tried before?
Like what? Like
Acupunctures and stuff? No?
never.
It's very interesting.
Massage counter or not?
Massage?
No, right?
Not really, lah. Unless you really try those chiropractic, it will really break your bone, kind of
No
twin that kind
lah.
of stuff.
That one not really TCM.
It's kind of, okay lah.
Okay
I
lah.
guess
That's
it's
like modern.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always see on TikTok one. Like they all do the
Yeah,
the
crack
cracking
back.
sound.
Yeah. So actually, yes, I was also out yesterday finding for even I found until my bone ache. So in the end, I went for a chiropractic session instead.
Oh really? It's free.
No lah, pay for it lah. This uncle lah, he pain until blue back, you see.
Walao, dude. That's bad. I can see. But is it feeling better? Or not?
I guess so.
Guess so.
My-
This is
my-
psychological. already.
Yeah, psychological lah.
He anyhow one.
My bone crack a lot of times, you know.
Then what did he say?
He's the one that very say that he's scared of going digital because he's scared he pressed something wrong.
No, I mean like what did he say about your condition? Did he say like, oh, you have a lot of wind?
Sports injury you never heal now next time lagi pain
Then he tell me, say, I never play sports.
You see you gym a lot last time. I say yeah. Pain confirm pain one. I say never mind, I help do for you. Actually okay lah, $30 only lah.
Okay lah.
But I just try lor.
But does he look professional or not? Does he look like a professional person?
No,
I quite scared one.
like uncle one like 50, 60s uncle say he over here 17 years already. I don't know how true is that, but yeah. But yeah, you should go and try out. Okay, so I'm also quite a fan of TCM, I would say, compared to Western medicine. To
really,
general TP. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's psychological lah, you never know. I mean, after all, they have lasted for centuries or generations lah,
True
you
lah,
know.
yeah.
So definitely there's some benefit to it, you know. So one example was I think I just being retarded, I go and run a half marathon. Yeah.
You randomly
I go apply, I go participate in the home team half marathon. So I think after the run, my soul was like hurting, you know.
You ever train for it?
I only run at most was like 10 km only. I never run more than 31 km.
Okay.
So after that, I was like, wow, my soul hurts and all. Then after that, I got a hiking trip coming up, you know.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm like, oh shit, how's my soul pain? So I went for acupuncture.
Okay.
Yeah, so this I went for I think 1 week once.
Wow, okay.
1 week once. So within 3 weeks time, I go travel already. So after that, right, perfectly fine. Nothing happened. You know, my leg is fine. Everything is fine. So that's why I kind of do think that TCM really will help you out in certain aspect. Yeah. So
Was it painful or not? They put the needles into you.
no lah. Only the initial thing like that's all. But the thing is, when they poke, right, they turn the thing a bit. Oh, you can feel your muscle a bit like going spasm kind of stuff, like tweak a bit.
But where did they start when they do the booking?
Wow, I can't remember. Depends. Depends. I think some yes, yeah. Okay, depends. Some do start with your head. Some start.
Head?
Yeah. Got one put in my head here one.
You're not scared, man? It's so close to your brain.
Yeah. I'm like, literally.
You start with the head.
Yeah. Literally, he start here. Then he can like feel a bit weird one.
What if you move, you? Wow.
Let's say you cannot move. You're supposed to sit down and chill. You just sit down there and chill.
But I cannot chill, man. If I feel the needles coming, I'm like, wow.
Then after that, you put a lot on your legs and stuff. Then you literally see him like just putting on the needles. Then that's the funny bit. Got one time, right? He actually forgot to remove a needle on my leg.
Uh-huh.
I was like, how now? They're like, Ethan, 还有一个. Oh, 来，帮你拿.
Then you just pull out.
He just pull out.
Walao.
Yeah. It's quite a very fun experience, I would say. You should try it out.
No, I mean, I'm okay with one needle poking me, but if you tell me like 100
multiple, really like multiple, you go easily like I don't know, 10.
But there's no blood or anything, man.
No.
Then when you take out the needle, right, then you got to see your back. You got a lot of holes, is it?
No lah, you cannot really see what. Like normal injection, you cannot really see the needles coming out what.
True lah, but
correct. And
got so many holes,
and that's even more thin than the normal injection needles,
Oh, but do they use the fire one? One fire one?
Oh, no. That one I think is fire, then put the cup kind of thing, right?
Oh, that's different one.
I think it's different, bah.
Oh.
So far I never lah. So far I only tried acupuncture. Yeah.
Walao,
I think it works. You should try it out.
But it worked. Also, when you went for the hiking thing, was it?
Wow, my leg was perfectly fine. Like number one top condition. No worries at all.
But when he do the acupuncture for your leg, is he? Sorry, because you're doing for your leg, right? So he even do your head.
Yeah.
Not only your leg only.
My head here. Then he twist a bit. Then you can feel the thing spasm a bit.
Walao, I cannot.
You phobia.
I don't have phobia of needles lah. It's more like
You find very like.
yeah, like why must poke me, yeah? Like, like you don't feel the pain, man.
It's not pain, actually. It's not pain. It's just that when they put the needles on you, right? Just don't move forward. Just like really just sit down there and chill and just like.
Then how long does he leave the needle there?
I think about, I don't know, I think depends. I think some do like 10 minutes, some 20 minutes, some 30 minutes. Yeah. So I literally sit down there, I put on my earpiece and then just like
I'll put earpiece as well.
I put my earpiece and watch my show on.
Oh, you weren't sleeping?
I was sleeping lah.
Okay.
I mean, there are people who sleep lah. Those elderlies are really because they lie flat one ma. So they pop suddenly.
Oh, yours is you sit up?
Mine is sit straight.
Oh.
Because leg only ma, I don't need to put on my back or anything ma.
Oh, but you put on your head?
But you put on my head lah. Then like
That's
that.
so weird, man. Walao, I cannot lah. I cannot. But you still got go or not? Never go already.
For now, no. For now, I guess I'm fine a little bit.
I mean, just now you just told me you got back pay, all these things.
Actually, I wanted to go lah, but I didn't have time to visit because I think that place you gotta make appointment one. You gotta really go and call and yeah.
So serious one.
Hey, TCM actually owning business. I think they're really popular. I would say all the elderly, all their regular customer will always go back one.
How much you pay?
It's actually not expensive lah. About $20+ only. Acupuncture plus medicines. They give you the one bottle kind of medicine.
What kind of medicine is that?
I don't know. They mix some herbal stuff, I guess.
But you got drink
I got drink.
I cannot. I know my friends in China, they also believe a lot in Chinese medicine. Like when they have fever or like a cold or something, right? They will do more like the Chinese style one. Like in Chinese style, I feel Chinese style is more of like
slow.
Yeah. It's like a slow recovery. But Western medicine is like.
But it's like for a longer run, I would say.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, because studies also really say that Western medicine only help you at the moment. It does not help you in the long term run. So that's why people usually go for Chinese traditional medicine.
But I don't know how legit is it. That's why. It's like
I mean,
could be my own body recovering from this thing.
Maybe it's psychological effect.
Yeah. Maybe it's like my own body recovering from the flu or the fever or whatever. Then all this medicine is just like extra calories kind of thing.
So actually me being interested in or actually do believe in the traditional Chinese medicine, right? Actually do help me with this job also law. Because they know that actually you are believing in this kind of treatment. So so it's also good because if you believe this kind of treatment, it's easier for you to approach them.
Yeah.
I would say. So like imagine if you were to approach them, what are we going to say? Correct? You're like, does it even work?
Yeah.
Why would people want to visit China? Why do people want to visit these kind of clinics?
True.
Yeah. So at least I believe it works. So it's easier for me to approach them.
But your boss will tell you beforehand that you're going to do with TCM.
On the first day.
Oh, then you tell her that you're interested and you are
they actually talked to this guy that one of the directors. He also said that tell me what do you know about TCM? Do you even do TCM or?
Wow, then you got flex on him. I said, what do I go acupuncture?
I got acupuncture. They actually said, actually we all here also. My boss also is an advocate of TCM compared to Western medicines. She even bring her child to TCM.
Oh, even a child?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why, Actually, there's a lot of people bring childs to TCM, children to TCM.
Wow, I honestly, I do not know anyone.
Really?
Yeah. I think you're the first person.
I think I very uncle.
No lah, but I'm quite surprised. No one that I know go TCM.
Is it?
Yeah. Not that I know. I mean, I never asked them. But I don't think so. My friend, I don't think so. I think you're the first one. Yeah.
You should try.
But you go for everything, man, for like all kind of illness, man.
Okay, so I used to have childhood asthma.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know my parents say that this TCM guy, he healed my asthma.
Oh, then why do you go? Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually didn't have asthma since I was primary school until recently.
Maybe you should go back.
Maybe I should go back, right?
But what did he give you? What kind of medicine to cure this asthma?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think all the herbal stuff, and I think I don't know. I didn't remember if I got acupuncture when I was young.
How your lungs
No lah, I don't know lah. Maybe put some nose or something.
Or they can put on your face also.
I mean, they really put on my head, right? The top of my head. What else, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Alright, no harm lah. I mean, give it a try. I think it's a very good experience to try it out. But please do go to those reputable one lah. You go to those chat one anyhow one.
I mean, I don't know any of them. I just see reviews only. So how do you choose that TCM? Like, how do you know about that TCM? They do the acupuncture for you.
The time because that's the one that did my asthma one. So it was like a family kind of recommendation that hey, go back to him. He currently moved here, he currently moved there.
But luckily he's still open lah.
Yeah, but now I don't know where he moved to really. So I need to find again. Yeah, so they're actually this kind of popular clinics. They are really see. And some of them when I go for those shops, right, some of them actually flex on me,
Why?
Oh, 不用, don't need. My customer base very broad already. I don't need additional. I'm like, okay. I'm a very small clinic, but my customer is very broad one, very busy. All walk in one, no time.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. But that's I think if I'm not wrong, I think in university now there's a degree in TCM, right?
Is it NUS or NTU or some? I think it's NTU.
I think it's NTU. I can't remember. But so I'm surprised.
So what they do was I think they study a little bit of I think they study a mix. They study the Western one, then they study the Chinese one.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then those Chinese medicine, I think they go to Shanghai or something or Beijing to something to further study to go complete their Chinese medicine license, traditional license. Yeah, so it's very interesting.
So, but I always think like traditional Chinese, they use the weighing scale is the.
The weighing scale is for your hertz, man.
Yeah, correct. But they still use that lah.
Yeah, they will grind.
Oh really?
Sometimes they will grind. They ask you to boil, to drink.
I cannot. I don't know. I think the last time I went to a doctor was like
NS every day take MC.
Yeah, nobody got me. NS I got I only got 8 MC only. If I'm not wrong, 10.
Our dear previous guest has about 30.
And he's very proud of it.
Very, very, very proud of it.
Always flexing on us.
We like MC only. They always teach us how to take MC.
Yeah.
So for guys, all you need to say is you got IPPT the next day. And you get additional day off.
But I think now it's a changed man already. Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about Matthew. Matthew Chia. I think he's a changed man. I mean, previously I was talking to him on a podcast, right? And then he was telling me about how he's now studying in UB, University of Buffalo. Yeah, and he's saying about how he's actually doing not bad now. Like I think his GPA is like 3 or something.
No lah, but honestly, he just don't like national service. That's all.
Yeah lah. I mean, who like in our
clique, our group.
Yeah, in our group, NS people. I mean, like, I only know one person who like a lot lah.
Yeah lah.
We all know who is he. I mentioned him before already.
I don't know whether he'll be listening or not.
Probably didn't lah. If not, he'll be complaining.
But he's that guy. That one.
But everyone else is like,
just getting over and done with. I mean, not like we hate NS a lot, but we don't necessarily. Okay, we kind of enjoy it. I don't necessarily hate it lah. We just want it to over quickly so we can move on in life. Yeah, which kind of you can say it slow our progression in life.
True.
But yeah, I think it's also a way for you to open up to different experiences. If NS really likes, some people who really enjoy NS, they actually sign on.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so
that's why NS, I feel that they should. I don't know whether they should make it. I mean, I'm not very sure lah. But I know in Taiwan now, right, they reduced NS from 2 years to 4 months only.
Okay.
And 4 months, right, if they can split it within their school holidays. So they go. So after the poly, right, they go uni. Then during their summer break, they take 1 month to do, then 1 month to do, 1 month to do.
4 months.
Yeah, so 4 months to then they can split up into
our training is really 4 months. Our basic training is really 4 months.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what they do. They just give you the basic training, then you can tell already. Just know how to shoot a gun, know how to
do some tactical. Roll on the floor.
Yeah, be a bit fit here and there, and good enough. Can hold a gun, can shoot people, kind of already.
4 months, yeah.
Yeah lah, but to me, I think that 4 months you cannot really learn much.
Yeah. You don't really experience the life of national service.
Correct.
I would say.
And also, if let's say there's touch wood lah, let's say it's really a war. I don't think 4 months of training.
Prepared.
Yeah, because when we do what we do in NS for our NS was, I mean, we got shoot a lot of guns, help people shoot guns and stuff like that. So I mean, I still feel a bit more comfortable like holding a gun and stuff lah. In 4 months, I like
wow, like very long never shoot lah.
Yeah.
Shoot, you're like, hey.
Yeah. But yeah, NS is just the part of life lah. Singaporean. I really hate.
Yeah, but I mean, some people really do have the thought to sign on. Everybody will have this stigma that sign on is the last choice.
Yeah.
But okay lah, I wouldn't say it's a last choice, but I would say it's another way for you to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you decided to choose this kind of career.
But you have thoughts to sign on lah.
I do. At this moment, I do.
Yeah.
At first, initially during my times, I was like, hey, I don't like the system. But after coming out the word, actually, I do think I might enjoy it lah. I mean, I don't really hate it ma. So yeah, I do think I might enjoy it, and in fact, I think I might see a lot of different stuff.
True.
Compared to being stuck in a desk-bound job kind of thing. Yeah, so I think. But the thing is, if you really want to do this kind of job, you really have to consider that your career, your future progression. Because at let's say, example, at our age, we are really like, 28, 27, 25, 28 kind of thing. So after the contract finish, we are really going our 30s.
Yeah.
So 30s without much working experience, I think this is where people will think a lot like, hey, I come out already, what I want to do?
Yeah, man.
Correct.
Cannot really do much, right? Because how can you apply the skills you use
Correct.
in NS or your army or
police,
or
whatever,
in
or
whatever
civil defense,
future job you want to do. Yeah.
So that's the only thing that actually make us think a lot before going on. So if you really want to do this kind of services, this kind of career, I think you really need to feel that you need to go all the way, lor.
Yeah.
Unless you come out, you got a plan, you got some business idea, you want to start some business. Yeah, actually go for it lah. I mean, up to individual.
But you're thinking of signing on to SPF or Army or SCDF.
Actually, I did thinking of SPF. Yeah,
Alright.
and then actually did apply ICA also.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting lah, ICA. There's a lot of actually we have a lot of I'll say colleagues previously in NS now in ICA.
You applied ICA?
I did.
Then how?
I don't know. I just applied like
Recently only.
1 week ago. 1 week, 2 weeks
Oh
ago.
shit. I'll see you at the borders already. When you check my passport, I go Malaysia.
You'll see our friend, the video, the tactical team. And you see some of them on the videos and stuff.
Oh, I see. I didn't know. Oh, I see. But you go in as what, sergeant? Oh,
I applied inspector, but then again, being a private degree,
yeah.
so just try lor. No harm, right? Yeah, if you get in, you get in. Or if not, then move on lah. Try something else lah.
True.
Yeah, and some people are just doing it for the money lah. Honestly,
It is.
yeah.
I saw the pay for like inspector or something.
Yeah.
It's quite okay, what? Yeah, it's
It's-
quite reasonable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 3.6 to 4. I don't know.
Yeah, around 3.6 to around 4.2. Right?
Yeah,
Depending
yeah.
on like what class you are.
Correct.
stuff.
So
And that's quite very normal lor, for
quite
starting
reasonable.
pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you up rank, it's around what 4,500, 4,600, then 5,000 plus. Like basically as you go up lah.
Yeah, but yeah, so this kind of thing you really got to do in a long term progress. Yeah.
Yeah, I also got thoughts of signing on. So, but also one of my concerns also is how fast can you progress?
Yeah.
Because I mean, we have been through NS and we have seen the career progression of
Yeah.
some people, and
Unless
quite sad lah.
you're really a high flyer, lor.
yeah,
You
correct.
really know how to to boost your way up, then you're gonna progress very fast. If not, you're probably gonna stuck here taking the same pay for quite some time, I guess.
Yeah lor.
Never know. I mean, then again, never try, never know.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, like me being a tourism student now doing financial tech, totally way out of what I'm doing.
But I mean, you get experience, what? Right?
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
experience, and then I mean, I don't know whether maybe you stay very long for this company, maybe you do very well and you promoted,
Yeah, never know,
or
right?
maybe you switch to something else.
So actually
Yeah.
my first 3 weeks I was like, wow, quit man. It's boring I'm not doing anything, I'm not learning anything So what do I do most of my time is actually I'm watching your podcast, learning about
Thank you.
learning about life, job, what other jobs are people doing,
Yeah.
very interesting with your or your other tech stuff, going with along with the current trend and industry, like
Yeah.
with all the technology and stuff. So yeah, it's actually a lot of different things and different sometimes you talk about investments also.
Yeah, a bit
a
only.
bit the little bit part.
bit.
I got right. I got here. I got remember.
Wow, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. So actually, actually need to, everybody now all moving to the route of FIRE movement. The
Yeah.
financial independent,
Correct.
kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's quite interesting. I think it's good to personally update ourselves with the current skills.
Correct.
Follow the current trend. I mean, now that people started investing and stuff. I think it's nothing wrong with it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just you having your mini income, knowing where to park your own money and stuff. Yeah, it's very critical in our current stages in life also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So got to constantly update ourselves lah.
I think it's good that people are looking more into investing lah. But I always don't like those people on Instagram, right? I don't know whether you have friends who are doing this. Like I'm not sure what are they lah. They're considered what? Sorry. So I have friends who are. I'm not sure whether you have friends who are doing this, but they like to post like, come and I invested in this very early and you should join me. You can start with $5 a month and then you get like don't know how much money by the end of the don't know what. And then to me, when I see this, it's like firstly, we are the same age. Okay? And then secondly, you just started this job like let's say like a few months ago only. And then it's like what kind of knowledge you have or like what kind of like
how reliable is your sources, right?
What kind of strategy you have basically. What makes how much money can I make in 2 years or what in 1 year?
Correct. So my friend actually told me a story where one of my friends actually just recently started investing.
Yeah.
So he said, I follow this guy that invests. This person posts a lot. I see it's whoa, all the posting, all the investment stuff.
Yeah.
Then my friend was like, you see the last post of how long ago? 3 months ago. So when he make money, then he posts. He never make money, he never post.
The post.
Then he was like, so how your friend got win? No lah, losing money lah, follow him, losing money. So again, you really need to do your own research lah, I would say.
Yeah, correct.
Do your own research. Play at your own risk.
Yeah.
Don't. I always say that I believe that you always need to have your own fun before you do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, especially your crypto, your dodgy coin, So you gotta be careful when you want to do this and do your own research before playing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it's now the hype now because I really don't know why there's this crazy hype about investing. Like, I bet like let's say talk about 3-4 years ago, not a lot of people talk about investing.
Yeah. Honestly, not really much people though.
It's only the COVID period. Oh, everyone invest.
Yeah, okay lah. I mean, I did learn about investing. Not say learn about investing, but I say I during our NS time actually my mate actually
who at Zoo, right? Yeah, I remember.
He was doing a lot of investing at the time, so he was just telling me this and that. So that's how I got interact with this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and then I know me myself being a very timid guy, I don't dare to one shot. Wow. Yeah. So all I do was just robo investing for now.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. Is it stash away?
Yeah, stash away, side, this kind of stuff, robo investment.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. Do you know Zoo, is it still doing that? No.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. I think he will still be doing lah.
Maybe,
because everybody is doing it now. So if he's really doing it before, so
he caught the trend.
He got the trend.
I remember he told me to go and try it. So because we were in the bunk and then he like smoking and then he was like, hey, I said, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing some trading. Okay, I go and see it. So I go and try.
I think the time he was playing those currencies.
Yeah, currency, forex, right?
Yeah, forex currency kind of thing. So going rate. Then after he going some practice more kind of stuff.
You went for seminar also, eh?
Oh yeah. Quite hardcore lah. But I guess everybody's doing for money, no.
Of course, some people want to do this for full time, Yeah. I see some people doing this full time, and Anyway, we can move back to signing on to national service. To SPF.
Yeah, I think for me, I think it's something I really do think that I don't mind doing it.
It's not your last choice lah.
I think you cannot put it as a last choice lah, I would say. Okay, because why I think of it is because let's say you really think of it as a last choice, you apply for it, but then they reject you. Then what's next?
Yeah.
Correct or not? You want them doesn't mean they want you.
True.
Yeah, just because that you maybe you last time served for them before does not mean they want you.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's very I would say it's very you cannot put it as last choice, really. You cannot put it as last choice because if you really apply and then you got rejected, then you like, hey, how
Quite sad though if you get
rejected. Yeah, you lost another direction in life, technically. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So you cannot put it as last choice.
But why you get rejected normally people put last choice. Okay, I know you can put last choice, but normally people put last choice. And then imagine you get rejected. Wow, feels like wow.
Yeah, then you're like,
everyone don't want you.
What's next? Yeah, what's next?
Government don't want you as
well. Government don't want me. What's next? Actually got rejected by government before.
Really?
I applied for, I think it was a HR role or whatever, or ops role at MHA. I got rejected also.
Did you go through interview?
No.
interview?
They sent a long letter that sorry, didn't make it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually applied a lot of weird stuff lah. I applied for, Philip Morris. Is it Philip Morris? Yeah, the Marlboro kind of stuff. Say, actually,
Marlboro?
Yeah.
Cigarette?
Yeah. Even though I don't smoke, but I just apply, It's like, we are going for like e-cigarettes kind of stuff. So,
Can't legal, man, Singapore?
I don't know lah. I don't know is it e-cigarette or whatever kind of stuff lah. Going for better for environment kind of thing. But kind of stuff. So I also got rejected. I applied a lot. Weird company lah.
But it's good that you're getting interviews. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so don't give up hope, guys.
Yeah.
As long as you got interview, right, or at least you got some, at least as long as you apply, you still get some opportunity or chance to even get an interview.
Correct.
Means that you're not worthless lah.
Yeah.
At least you got somebody who's willing to get back to you, willing to give you an opportunity to even try out an interview.
Yeah.
Even though some of them you might feel that it's really waste of time. But it's better than nothing, honestly. It's better than, being just over there doing nothing. Yeah. Not saying that playing games is bad. Also, honestly, before I found my job, I also had been playing game every day.
Last time
Doing nothing, just play game. But then after that, at the end of the day, I was like, need to apply job.
But you never know, man. Sometimes people play game until you become like
go pro, right?
professional.
Or even be a streamer. Go be a streamer.
Oh, they earn a lot of money. I cannot. When I see these kind of things, people play game and earn a lot of money, I'm like, what am I doing in my life?
Yeah.
But it's not easy lah.
It's not easy. You gotta be good at it first.
Yeah, they gotta be good.
You gotta be good at commentary.
Yeah.
You got to know how to talk to your people, how
Correct.
to, this kind of stuff. You got to be expertise in your own area, ma.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta have some views. You gotta upload with YouTube, talk some, nonsense. And people are like, hey, actually this guy quite funny. Why not?
But a lot of them coming up now. A lot.
I think a lot of them are doing it now. I think it's all COVID law. COVID really pushed people to try out different stuff.
Yeah. Especially a lot of. Last time they always have this. Not say last time, but now also they have this stigma that females cannot play games. Right? And now a lot of female gamers come out and then they play the games online.
They get more views instead. Actually, they get more views. Everybody is like doing it, and then some of them are even just because they go on stream and play games, and then they get to people invite them for events and stuff. So, it's actually a new career progression, a career path lah. Yeah.
What games do you play?
I don't play much lah. I play games, the basic one, the Dota, Counter Strike kind of game.
Dota 2
Yeah.
Oh, I never played Dota 2. I played Dota 1 only.
So also sometimes I play Maple Story, play the stupid classic mushroom game.
Oh yeah, I still see people playing that.
Yeah, actually COVID bring people to the game a lot.
Maple Story.
Yeah.
Is it still the same? Last time I remember is
it changed a lot.
How many channels are there now?
I think 30, I think.
30?
Yeah.
Last time I only know got Aquila,
15.
Buddhist.
Oh, no, yeah. Now only got same lah, but the thing is right.
Cassandra
now only people only play Aquila. No people play much.
Not really, why?
That's because most of the people are there already.
But last time Buddhist also got a lot of people.
Yeah, but Buddhist now you see the channel is like no people and most of the channels are like no people.
Wow, but the server can hold so many people.
That's why it crashed a lot during COVID.
Oh, no wonder.
But yeah, so yeah, you still can play games and get streams and stuff.
I tell you a story about last time Maple Story, right? I think this was when we were primary school. So my friends and I, we played a lot of Maple Story. Yeah. Then after that, we wanted to go and buy an account, and then what did we do? Oh, then after that, my friend, because my birthday is coming. Then after that, he said as a gift, he helped me buy an account. We buy together, so he buy one, I buy one, and we just use. Then we I don't know how he found this person, but he found these two abeng. He come to my friend's house, go and
log in and stuff.
Log in, give us the details and stuff. And then I think he paid quite a lot of money. I think he paid like $500, $600. Then he stole the money from his parents. Like secretly steal. I don't know how he do it lah. But he took, I think it was $500 or $600. Yeah, around there. 2 accounts. Like one was one was a bandit, I think. It was like a level 70. What after bandit? What was the higher level one
Night Law and stuff.
Before that.
Shadow.
Yeah, it's like before that. Like level 70 plus. Then his account was around level 50, 60. And then after
assassin whatever lah.
So we paid quite a lot of money. Then after that, we played for a week, right? Then the account got down, like cannot log in anymore already. We found out actually that the person probably used his IC because last time you put your IC, you had to link your IC in it, right? He probably used the IC to retrieve back the password. Then he went to change the password.
So your friend got scammed badly.
Yeah, that's quite a very like I don't know what happened lah, but it was quite sad day lah. Because I really live for 1 week only. Then,
but really these days I think even at this time a lot of people are spending a lot of money in the game lah.
they buy what?
They buy items or buy account.
So is it still the prepaid card? They must scratch.
No. Now all digital already.
Already,
yeah.
I still remember last time was
Last time I must scratch the card, scratch the code.
$10.
I'll go to 7-Eleven and buy.
Yeah, man. Walao eh. Wow. Now digital already.
Now everything is going digital.
Walao. I think I didn't keep up with the times.
You a bit old already lah.
Yeah, man. Last time I only know like a few accounts and then you start at this. You start at some level 1 in some like tutorial mode, some shit like that. But that was
way back.
Yeah, man. Like almost
15 years.
Walao, 15 years. But it's still surviving now. I'm quite surprised. But they have a mobile version, right?
Yeah.
So you play the mobile one.
No, I play the computer one lah.
But are they the same? Mobile and
No, it's different.
not link
Not link. Very different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are playing. COVID really brings a lot of people to gaming.
Have you thought of starting your own channel?
No lah, I'm not
your
that funny lah. Not that funny.
I didn't know. I don't think anyone is funny one.
And the thing is, depends on what game you play also.
Okay, maybe sorry got a big.
No lah, not really.
No.
You got to follow the trend really. Like I think nowadays the games are a lot. Valorant, this kind of people.
What's Valorant?
All these new games lah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so you got to keep up with trend. I mean, even if you stream, right, you got to know like what game are you gonna target.
True.
Yeah, I do have my friend streaming this game called Black Desert.
What's it about?
So I think it's just RPG one lah. MMO RPG kind of stuff where he actually got views. He got like 100 plus views, 200 plus views at times.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I think he tell me he's doing it as a sideline lah.
But not bad. 100 plus 200 views.
But he don't earn much lah. He just do it for the sake of entertainment lah, purposes. Yeah, for him it's fun. For him he enjoy it. So in the end, it's not really about money lah. You got to do what you enjoy lah.
Yeah.
Then you won't feel so dead doing it lah.
True lah.
Yeah, you got to enjoy it.
So what do you think? When do you think that the tourism sector will start to
Wow.
revive? I think now they want to do the Hong Kong and Singapore.
But the thing is,
bubble, right?
but still, like even they do the bubble thing, and now our COVID, even in Singapore, COVID cases is going up already.
Correct.
So yeah, when I think the only time when this really over got to be when COVID is over, and you got to wait another 1-2 years.
That's what they said last time. They wait 1 year, which is this year, and then
yeah. I mean, for me, I think it's COVID over and then wait another 1-2 year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for things to calm down and back to normal again, where people are willing to travel, people are willing to, so it's going to be a long while lah. So you cannot like, hey, I need to wait for tourism, come back, then I go back, apply tourism. You got to do something first before doing that lah.
So what happened to your friends who are in tourism? Like, what happened to them? Like, what are you doing now?
I think some of them are doing event. Some of them are from events where now events can be hosted physically. So most of them are doing like online events. They're hosting events. They're doing like hosting seminars for them. And some of them are, I believe, like just mass applying lah. So doing very different from tourism.
Okay.
And companies are like, they know that tourism is going down. It's some HR actually. So why you don't want to go back to do tourism? I mean, so
what question is that?
So some of them are really like that. So they like because they are on a winning ground, higher ground. So they're like, what you want to do? What you want to do other stuff? Why you don't go back do your tourism hospitality? Yeah.
So go do lah. Hey, go do lah. You see what's happening now, right?
Wow. So there's a lot of company like that lah. Because they are in the winning hand.
Wow, that's quite jialat, yeah. But
so no choice lah.
Yeah, quite sad. Yeah. I feel quite sad for people who are doing tourism. It's just unexpected one lah.
Yeah, it's really unexpected. Nobody expect this kind of thing lah. Yeah, really nobody expect this kind of thing. I actually even thought of going back to apply SIA again. Going back to apply cabin crew and stuff. Because I also do enjoy the things they do lah. So actually did plan of doing it, but I think COVID started and a lot of people was like, hey, actually, you're quite lucky you didn't get it that time. If not, imagine now you're probably stuck in the same situation.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I think it's okay lah. I mean, if you enjoy your work, I don't think you won't feel so sian.
Yeah, correct.
You'll still willing to go to work. at least with a smile. Like, hey, I get to work.
But what is your ideal job that you, if let's say there's no COVID, right? What would be your ideal
I think I really
position?
want to try to be a cabin crew.
Cabin crew?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think firstly because for me, like I said, I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I like to travel. I don't like to be stuck in one area. I like to move around.
Yeah.
So, firstly, it pays well. I would say
Yeah.
decent lah.
Yeah.
Or even decent, maybe above market rate.
3.8, right?
No idea. No idea.
No.
I think firstly they go by base.
Yeah,
then
then
they go by
got the
allowance.
allowance.
Yeah. So
Yeah, correct,
so that is one, and then you get to travel. That's another thing. And because for me, not really sure what I like to do, right? So getting to travel, it's like a kind of one of the most ideal job that I will ever have lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not?
True. Maybe you can try apply again lah. Is there age limit? No, right?
30. Wow.
Okay lah, won't be one lah.
But the thing is,
5 years, I won't lah.
5 years time, right? So for us, we don't have a crystal ball to tell you when COVID over,
Yeah
when do you think travel bubble is finished, when do you think they will start hiring.
Yeah.
So by then really like, wow, how old already? So we give an estimation like about at least another 3 years. I'm really 28. 28. So let's say I really go to and I like it's the same as like our government job, our sign-on job. Like we really go to, we come out with like, hey, actually I don't think this job is suitable for me.
Yeah.
We come out after the 2-3 years contract, like, oh, I'm really at the age of 30 plus. What I want to do now?
True.
You'll get stuck again.
Yeah. That's what I do all the way already.
Yeah, so just now I was also mentioning to you, right? This kind of job, if you really plan on doing it, you got to bring it all the way out.
So do you have that plan to do all the way? Or do you have that desire?
Actually, I do lah. But the thing is, right, like what I always tell you, never do, never know.
Yeah.
Once you start, you're like, hey, actually, I think like not suitable for me. How? Yeah. So I mean, of course, when you first start doing this kind of job, like, hey, actually quite nice.
Yeah.
And then once you know, hey, the system is actually quite this and that. How? I don't feel like doing it. Then you got to think of another backup plan.
True. I have friends who are from SIA, readers. In the COVID thing, they can't lay off lah.
Yeah.
Then now, I'm not sure what she's doing. Because I only see her Insta story only.
I think a lot of them are doing like their own home cooking, home baking kind of stuff.
But if I'm not wrong, I think she's working some admin job. If I'm not wrong, because never say company, never say, but just show that she's working somewhere.
Yeah.
But I probably think it's an admin job lah.
Yeah, so that's why. So eventually you need to find something to do.
True, or stay on forever, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not sure. Some of them are still currently under them, right? And like under the company, the cabin crew company.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I think they are doing also side job. They got their time to do a side job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, but this is just unexpected lah.
No, I mean nobody will expect it lah. Yeah.
But right now in China, they're really okay. Like they're really like back to normal already.
Really?
I mean, like, other than traveling out, right? The whole country is like
So
back
they
to
have their
normal.
own inbound tourism lah.
Yeah, correct. And then, cause my friend, she recently just went there to work. Yeah, so she just went there. Then she says that everything is just back to normal lor. Yeah, then everywhere is like just open. People just don't. I'm not sure whether they need to wear masks, but I think they wear masks indoor, but don't wear outdoor. They just walk around, normal life. Like tourism is still doing well because they are own internally.
Yeah, because they got the
domestic
numbers.
market.
The domestic
already.
market is still strong.
Yeah, still making a lot of money. And then the thing is that they're also vaccinating like the entire population. They plan to do that lah. And I saw online, right, they kind of force the people. They say they don't force you lah. But the thing is that they will put a sign on the business. They say that this business has how many % of people vaccinated.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously if you're outsider, you see not vaccinated, then you're like, oh, so
A bit
scared.
like
Yeah. So they kind of like force them to go be vaccinated. Yeah.
Wow, very, very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah lah, no choice lah. I mean,
Yeah,
you got to adapt. You always got to adapt to
Yeah.
the situation.
Correct.
Got to adapt to the current situation. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be soon. Everyone want to travel again, man. You cannot die off one lah.
Travel won't die off one lah. It's just when. When is the question mark? It's just the
Yeah.
question mark is when.
It's when.
When and.
But at least now you have a job. At least now you have some kind of income.
Of course.
Yeah, lor. And
I mean, even without this job, you need to find something to do lah. Part time honestly, right? I heard that those safety ambassador, those wear the red shirt and kind of stuff, they actually got paid very well. Like
Really?
I think at least $12 or $15 per hour.
Well, that's quite not bad.
Yeah.
They're not doing. I mean, like not saying that they do anything, but they don't really do much.
Yeah, you just walk around, take some photos.
Yeah, you please.
Wear your mask, please separate.
Yeah, but the thing is that they don't do anything in the gym. You know, like I feel like the gym is one place that they don't.
They go.
They like it's like you have like a force field. They cannot come in. Yeah,
Oh,
cause
is
like
it?
when they come in, right, they cannot do anything. They just walk around the gym. Even though people don't wear masks in the gym, no social distancing in the gym, but they cannot do anything. Cause technically you are working out, you're exercising. Yeah, technically you don't have to wear a mask.
Then they're so lazy to come and disturb lah.
So they will come and talk to the
is it?
they'll say we want to talk to the people inside. Then they'll just talk for like 5 minutes. Then after that they'll leave already. Yeah, because they walk around, look around, then like they can't do anything because like you really are exercising, right?
Yeah,
Even if you rest, then after that when they come to you, just start exercising, then you just like, cannot do anything also, right?
So yeah lah. So yeah, just go do something lah. So
Yeah.
you still get paid lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think but I heard some of my friends say that some of the SI people they also become like this safe
Safety distancing. I don't know. Some of them are working in the hospital, nurse and stuff.
Not really, yeah. Don't they be trained, man?
I don't know lah. They help out, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
So some of them, I think, like some guide and the MRT or bus station, something like that.
Yeah, so you see it's hard lah.
Yeah.
Let's say you quit your SI, let's say you go SI and you quit, right?
Then you're like,
It's hard to put them to
put them to the various industry law.
yeah, correct. So they kind of do all those like
Yeah.
sian.
So yeah, in the end, it comes to back to the point that everybody got to adapt lah.
Yeah. Okay,
Tired.
man. What time you need to go?
No lah, I got no rush, nothing.
No rush.
Yeah. It's raining anyways.
Yeah, man. I got something on at 4:30 lah.
Can.
So 3:30 is fine. It's very nearby only, like only there only. So it's
we're gonna do our closing.
well, I can do 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes.
Oh, you're gonna do another 2 hours
Okay, well, this is actually we almost do 2 hours already.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is the third time I press already. So
Oh,
it's almost
yeah.
it's 30 minutes. So one more time is 4 hours already. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So you what do you think?
What do I think of what?
Like what jobs are you applying and stuff?
I applied for a lot of engineering, product management, basically everything lah. Except for anything marketing.
But you see yourself doing it?
Engineering, honestly, I thought I would put engineering as my last choice. I thought, okay lah, I will save. I don't do engineering, right? I say, okay, safe choice. I put engineering as last choice. Then after that, I like apply other things. Then I never get that lah. Then
It's always a backup plan, right?
Yeah,
Engineering
yeah.
is like a backup plan, right?
yeah. Then my school sent me some email say, hey, this company is hiring engineers. Then because that company is mass hiring a lot of people. Like previous batch, right? They hire half the cohort go because they expanding very fast. And then it's a semiconductor company lah. And now semiconductor very hot. Yeah. So I went to apply lah. Then I just waited for I just applied for other stuff, then got rejected, blah, blah, blah. Then I just wait for the engineering one lah. I thought it's a backup plan. Then I think a few weeks ago they messaged me, sorry, we got rejected lah. Oh shit, this is like my backup.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's shit eh.
I was like, oh shit, even engineering don't want me.
Wow, no, that's your major some more.
Yeah, and then I don't know lah. I don't know because but the thing is that I don't know whether I got rejected for everything lah. Because I applied for a few.
Okay,
So I
okay.
got one or two rejected already. So left got 2 more lah. But the thing is that it's been almost like I applied almost like 1.5 months ago, 2 months ago. It's really quite long already.
Yeah. Means
Yeah.
forget it.
So I mean like I feel like quite lah. And then after that the funny thing is that in LinkedIn you can see who some people
View
see,
you,
who
right?
view, right?
Yeah.
Then I went to someone recently view and then I went to click and then I see the person work at the company, the engineering company.
You know you can private, right?
I can. I know, but I don't know how to do
No,
it.
you can private yourself to when you view people they cannot see you.
I don't know how to do it.
Recently I just learned it because some of my colleagues actually taught me.
But how to do it?
I think you have to go to your setting and
Change it one.
Yeah. Later. I change it. So you
I-
view people, right? They cannot see
Cannot
you.
see,
Yeah. If not like, hey, why this guy stalk me? Wow.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I was like, hey. And then last week they were just telling me, well, yeah, then I faster go and change it. I say, all of us take out our phone, change the profile to private. Then after that, when you view people, so private.
But other people can view you. It means you can see
Other people can view you, but you won't know. So example, let's say I set it private.
Yeah.
Okay. Depends on there's 2 kind of private, but like you really private your profile,
Yeah.
or when you view people cannot see your profile. People only say that somebody view you.
Oh.
They never say like, this person recently view you.
Okay.
They only say somebody recently view you.
But even if you, let's say you buy the LinkedIn
Premium.
premium.
I don't know. I don't know how it actually works.
I don't know.
Yeah, I only know that some actually do say when you view, right, they only put like, this person recently view you.
Oh, quite
So
private.
yeah, then I'm gonna private lah. So somebody recently view you. They never put like your name view you.
Yeah. So anyway, the guy viewed my profile lah. Then I saw he worked there. Then I was like, oh shit, maybe he got a bad impression of my LinkedIn profile. Cause my picture is like a picture of me in sunglasses. Like looking at the camera. Not serious, yeah.
You know, it actually, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. People say that. I still think I will need to put some quite professional stuff. I don't know. I mean, being
correct. But
quite uncle. I still think you need to be a bit professional. Especially this is they call it a boomer Tinder page lah.
Correct, yeah. I heard of it before.
Yeah. But still, I think you gotta look professional in it, lor.
I mean, I was trying to give the vibe, like I'm the casual but also serious kind of person.
Because you are applying job in LinkedIn also, so I think people will definitely view your profile.
Yeah.
So that's why you got I think in a way to attract them lah.
Yeah. Recently, I changed to a picture of me doing the podcast. So that one show I'm
But
okay.
you're wearing t-shirt and shorts.
But that one look because LinkedIn only show the face, right? So you cannot see like bottom,
okay lah.
So that's the top only, so it's fine. So you see I wear a t-shirt.
So I think I do have friends that found job in LinkedIn also. So I think it's really a good place to go and apply lah.
Yeah.
So my friend actually found he was just only a diploma.
Yeah.
But he found this job in one of the big four in those IT security company.
What are the big fours in IT security?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
Yeah, but
okay.
So he went to this company, right? So he actually tell me that he was there to fill in the numbers only.
Excel sheet?
No, the numbers.
What do you mean fill in the numbers?
Because right, they want to hire foreigners. So Singapore they need the numbers.
Oh, okay. Hit the quota.
Yeah, he hit the quota. So he tell me he's actually there to just fill in the numbers.
Then what's his job?
He's a cybersecurity system engineer.
Oh.
But the thing he's getting paid 4K as a diploma.
Of course, you know why?
I'm
Because
like,
he IT, right?
And he need to fill in the numbers.
Yeah.
So most of the time he's just streaming at home.
His game.
He's streaming his game.
You know what job to do?
Nothing much to do. Only sometimes. So let's say we got project, then busy. And some more, I think a lot of them, the foreigners are from India. So they only got like, sometimes 1 week reply once email. So
chill.
So damn chill. So I was like, hey, you every day at home, stream, you might as well go take out your degree lah while you got time.
Yeah lor. Then what you say? Don't want to.
Say, yeah, soon.
Dude, I think a degree he can get easily 6K one.
I think by now, he really completed his degree, honestly. if he really took earlier lah.
Yeah.
By now, he should be completed his degree already.
Yeah.
But we wasted lah. But because he as a diploma, he really getting paid so high.
Exactly.
So for him, when he leave, right, he need to make sure that he's worth how much he's getting paid.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's why I keep telling him to upgrade yourself.
He should not, especially now. He's doing IT, right? Which is very hot now. And
cybersecurity some more.
Yeah, man. If he do it, let's say he do degree, right? It's computer science or whatever, and then he come out easily 6-7K one.
Oh.
My friend working at C, you know what C, right? The one that old Shopee one. He working there as a com science. I think he easily earned 7,000.
Yeah, so wow.
Fresh grade only.
Yeah, that's why.
It's crazy.
So that's why you really gotta like, especially in this current situation. You gotta like, I think if you follow these companies or follow the trends, right, you actually will get paid quite well lah. I would say.
Man.
Yeah. If you don't mind for the experience, I think just go and apply. I'll say like even me traineeship, I don't get paid much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still I think it'll be a good experience to put in your portfolio law.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah. Having experience is really important.
I think no matter how good your education is, right, if no experience, it's still like no point.
Yeah, a lot like, so they always like to know, what do you know? Have you worked this before? Have you go cold calling before? Have you, have you worked with other colleagues before? It's like, I don't have much experience in the office area. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, we need a lot of people who
out.
Out.
Have you tried applying to Shopee?
I did. I didn't get the.
What role though?
Actually the SG Training United, actually there's some of them are from Shopee. Actually I mass apply a lot of some, I don't know, some retail or business development, I just apply lah. Beggar can't be chooser, right?
Exactly, man.
Just apply. I also applied Lazada. In fact, I actually Lazada actually do get back to me. They say, hey, try out the assessment, and if you did well, if you do well, you fit our organization, then yeah. So I did an assessment. Wow, the assessment is really tough. Doing a lot of psychometrics, a lot of mathematical skills, a lot of planning. That's part of the assessment. And the interview is done by AI, which is really, something new. Really. So they will say like, okay, please say this sentence. So once you say this sentence, okay.
Say this sentence.
Yeah. So that's the sentence is like for you to test your mic like that.
Okay.
Kind of stuff. So once you say a sentence, okay, they hear you well. Okay, they'll start the interview. So they give you a second, they give you a question. You got 1 minute to answer. So once the 1 minute up, they will should we move on to the next question.
Also, you record the entire thing.
Yeah, they will record the entire thing. So
either very smart or very lazy.
Yeah, it was very interesting, right? Yeah. Especially everybody doing the online interview. So and then you have an AI interviewing you, like, so who is the one actually assessing the interview? Yeah, so it's very interesting. I'll say it's a very interesting experience.
I think because Lazada is owned by Alibaba, a China company. Yeah, they're owned by them. And Alibaba like to use all this kind of high-tech stuff into their own system. And use all AI especially into their shopping, what's it called? Shopping e-commerce platform. Yeah. Like, for example, like you just search something on one of their platforms, right? Because Alibaba owns quite a few platforms in China, like a lot of different ecosystems. So let's say you buy one thing from the supermarket, right? It links to like things that you buy from the Taobao, and then it links to other ecosystem
under their cloud.
Yeah, and they use AI to basically like try to understand you better. Yeah, and not so actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, not so surprising.
Yeah, but it's quite interesting. I would say it's a very interesting experience that people don't usually have.
Yeah. I feel like this week very fast.
Yeah.
I keep pressing and pressing so fast.
I think maybe your guest is quite talkative. I think I'm quite talkative. Talk about we've been dissect to talking about a lot of other stuff like games and all.
Okay, well, I like the podcast to go out of topic one. I don't like to stick too much to the
job. It makes it very
boring
and sometimes demoralizing.
Sometimes you cannot relate also, right? Like maybe I'm not interested in marketing. Then it's like I listen. What about listening so much? I must have because that's why I talk about different topics.
Yeah, so it's very interesting, I'll say.
Yeah.
So just try interview.
I will, man. I will try.
I mean, I also don't know how long will I last every day going to work is like very dreadful. Very sian. Then actually people to tell me like, just stay for maybe around 2-3 months. See how it goes. Treat it like an internship.
Why don't you do this? I don't know whether your boss will see this. But why don't you do this? Why don't you work and then you apply at the same time? Okay, applying while you're working.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, when I work, then after sometimes I'll go look on the market and say, hey, what is there to do? Yeah. So, I forgot. Just now you mentioned about dream job, right? So actually first I mentioned about SIA.
Yeah.
I think the second one, operations. Operations are kind of stuff like I actually very interested in doing ops in Changi Airport.
Oh.
Like, walking around, I say walking around, but like, checking out, ensuring the facility is going well and everything, this and that. So I think I'm quite interested in doing that. But then again, all these are very, very hands-on basis, very ops basis. So I'm quite interested in that. I also got to look out, all these big areas, like, Gardens by the Bay, Marina Barrage, all these areas. So I think that would be very, very interesting. Something that I don't mind doing. You don't really get to really desk-bound kind of stuff. I mean, eventually everywhere will get desk-bound. So you still kind of walk around. At least, they're still doing something different, I would say.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, why not?
I think, yeah. So maybe you're more suited towards the Changi Airport group, maybe.
Hey, never know. But I mean, currently they're not hiring.
Not hiring at all.
No. In fact, when you go and look at it now,
empty.
No, then they're hiring technicians, IT, development, this and that, development, this and that.
IT is always...
back again, it's all to IT again. Yeah.
I think in the future, I'll just tell people just go and take
just study IT.
Just don't study anything. Just study. Even if you don't like, just do it.
Yeah.
Forever got job, man.
Yeah, don't study events also. Because I remember there's a boss that told me this. This boss was doing she was one of the big directors at this event company. She was like, don't need study event one event I teach you. Whoa. Because in the end, right, all this job, right, is all hands-on So as long as you got the experience, you got the knowledge, eventually your cert in event, I don't think it really help much honestly.
You honestly need experience.
Yeah. So back again, it just try and error lor. As long as you got experience in this, you want to do, you go and try.
Yeah.
So I think like a lot of your previous guests also say internship, go and try lah. You might
True.
find out what you eventually like in the progress of doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's one of a little bit of a regret that I didn't have, that I didn't do lah, because because at the period of time I was doing part-time studies. Then delivery was paying me very well, so I didn't really look out for other alternatives lah.
No lah, it's fine lah. I think everyone has
Their own
different decisions, like
their own
lah.
phase lah, their own progression.
Correct.
Yeah.
Of course, my friends, I think they at the time they were just like they took 1 year off to go and do that, to do internships. So very, very different from a lot of other people. A lot of people just want to do internship while they're studying, you know.
Yeah.
And then for him, he took 1 year off just to find out what he wanted to do, which is very different from everyone else.
Yeah. So but I think it's really a good move lah, I would say. So at least he found out what he wants.
But at that point of time, I'm sure a lot of people say it's a bad move.
Correct.
They say, you delay graduation.
Waste time delay. But actually,
correct.
Yeah, actually eventually everybody has their own phase lah, their own,
exactly.
own pace to follow.
Yeah. Okay. It's 3:45 already, man.
Yes, let's
We do it. So, dude, it's almost 2 hours.
2 hours plus because you press it.
No, 1 hour 46.
Okay. Oh my god.
Almost 2 hours.
Okay, so shall we do a closing?
Thanks, man.
No worries. Thank you for inviting me.
I think it's a very good podcast for me to understand more about you and about the industry, what's going on, and your job as a sales and marketing associate at a financial tech. Coming from a tourism background, some more.
Yeah, so keep applying, guys.
I mean, I hope that you eventually get to SIA lah, and police force. If you eventually apply for it.
If I eventually apply lah.
Yeah lah, but if SIA, I mean the whole COVID shit, you never know, man. Maybe next week everyone can start applying.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, man.
So just keep applying. Don't give up lah, I would say. Yeah. Keep improving yourself. Upgrading yourself is very critical. To learn something lah.
And don't forget to go TCM.
Don't forget to go TCM. Go try it out. It might actually works.
TCM is traditional Chinese medicine. Chinese
If
anyone's not sure who is this.
Go and try it out. Hey, thank you so much.
You want to put out like which TCM is good? Which one do you go?
Not really.
Why don't you tell people?
Can't remember a name lah.
Where is it located?
Yeah, now I don't know because they always shift one. Yeah, so just follow your family recommendations lah. If they think it works, means it's probably reliable lah.
Yeah, let's see Google reviews lah.
Yeah, Google reviews lah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. See you, man.
Bye.
Bye.